Keep right to continue on A62.
We've got to the split here where we're going towards Portugal, Salamanca. So we'll have to brush up on a bit of the Portuguese before we get it in there. Excusez-moi. So yeah, not a million miles away from Salamanca. I don't know how many kilometers exactly, but I know we're not a million miles away from there. So I'm going to go for another hour and a half, or hour and 20, call it. So I'll save a 10-hour drive tomorrow just in case I've got to run across country again, back down for a back load. So we've got Zamora, Portugal, Salamanca, Portugal. And it's up now to, what we're on, 29 degrees, happy days. 29 de grados. So yeah, I want to say topic. Oh, bloody hell. All right, let's see, where's the speed camera? There you are, I see you. Hiding out there, you little devil. So yes, before, what was I going to say? Yeah, today's topic is basically the health problems that come with truck driving, which is a serious side effect of long distance truck driving. Now, there are quite a few afflictions you will get from truck driving. The main one, which is very, very easily done, is weight gain. So this one is just a no-brainer. Now, sometimes it's not through no fault of our own. It's just sometimes due to the diet and the amount of hours we're sat down. And then due to the sheer fatigue and exhaustion after a long day's drive, let's be honest, sometimes the last thing you want to be doing is exercising when you're knackered. And I've been guilty of it. I'm sure we all have. Now, don't get me wrong, it's different. If I'm off on a 45 hours break in the sun, or even a 24, then of course I'll go out, I'll go out and I'll make an effort to get some exercise, to get the blood moving, so we're not suffering from DVT. Now that's one side effect. Secondly, high blood pressure. Now this ain't even a joke. Due to the amount of stresses that we've got to deal with on the roads. The nonsense that we see on a day-to-day. The jokers, brake checkers, speeding up, slowing down jokers, roadworks, traffic, diversions, high blood pressure. Thirdly, knee joint problems, knee joint pains. Because when we're sat down, now whoever here who's either in a car driver or a truck driver has ever seen a truck driver driving along, they've got their feet up on the windscreen. You'll see them on, you'll see drivers, you'll see what, you know what I mean. You'll see a driver driving with their feet up, basically almost with a windscreen, trying to stretch their legs out. Now, knee joint problems is a very, very real thing, and I've started to notice it more so as I've got older. So now as I'm driving along, I'll do some knee exercises, some bend, some leg extensions. I'll try to do some extensions, try to keep my knees and the joints, trying to keep them moving to a certain extent. Because how many times have you hopped out of a wagon and you've got massive knee problems, knee pains? Another one, back problems. Again, because we're sat down for so long, and when you're getting up, how many times you've seen a driver hop out of a wagon, bent over backwards, struggling to walk, in agony. The back's gone, knees are gone, looking slightly rotund, because all we've been given is shit food on the road in the UK with the motorway services that costs an arm and a leg, and all you've got is fast food, insomnia, sleep apnea. Again, because sometimes if you're working days, nights, days, and your body clock's got into a certain routine, and then when you're off, you're trying to catch up on your sleep, but your body clock keeps waking you up at the same time over again, even when you're off. Now, and then when you start to get anger, if you've got a partner, if all you want to do is when you finish your day, you're that tired, all you want to do is you want to go to sleep to get some rest. But if you've got a family, they want to be going out. Say, for example, if you're away Monday to Friday, you're in your wagon all week, and if you're off on the weekend, that first day, that Friday and that Saturday, usually, you're that knackered, you really just want to catch up on your sleep. Now, the family may not have seen you all week, they're excited to see you. You might be a bit grumpy. You have to go and do shopping, you have to go and do your this and that, blah, blah, blah. Family things you have to do. So now, you're getting tired, you're getting grumpy, you're getting angry, you're snapping at your other half. You're getting into arguments. You're feeling more distant from your family, from the kids. Also, you might start also get diabetes due to being hooked on energy drinks or sugary drinks to try to keep you awake, give you that little hit of caffeine. The Red Bulls, the Coca-Colas, the Mountain Dews, the amount of coffees laced with sugar to try and keep you awake, to try and get through and get home safely. Now, these are the hidden dangers of a long-distance truck driver, guys and girls. So yeah, even though, oh, it's a little English car there, sorry, just threw me off. Even though it is a fantastic job, don't get me wrong, I've said it before, once trucking gets into your blood, it's very, very hard to get it out of your system. Very, very hard. Now, once you've got into the swing of things with trucking, if you're doing long distance work, if you're doing international work, you know, you've got to be very, very careful to make sure you try to look after your health. Oh, another one I keep forgetting, most important one, your eyesight. Bloody hell. You need to make sure you're wearing proper sunglasses, because the amount of UV rays can damage your eyes. They can defo damage your eyes. If you're out driving as well, you see a lot of the time, you see a stereotypical trucker with a cap and the sunglasses. Now, it's not just a bit for fashion. The peak of the cap tries to keep a lot of the sun out your eyes. Your sunglasses, you need them on as well. Now, it's a lot of that, and you'll be amazed, honestly, the amount of fatigue you get if you've ever driven without sunglasses and with sunglasses. The difference it makes for the lenses to stop the UV rays from going into your eyes, believe me, it's an absolute given. Now, bowel problems is another one, because you're going to be drinking either a lot of energy drinks. You should be drinking a lot of water. Now, as I've gotten older, sometimes, you know, now I've got to trying to hold the pee in. Say, so you pull into a services, you're dying for a wee, and sometimes your bladder's almost letting go. You've got to try to leg it to the toilets. And this is why I've been getting that angry about these bloody buffoons leaving plastic bottles on the floor with water on the toilet floor, and we've got to walk in it. So that is what angers me when we've got to rush to a toilet. Now, it's not just a weeing, you've got bowel problems on the other side, where due to the amount of crap that you're eating, you might get constipated. So that's self-explanatory in itself. The other one, if you start getting headaches, which you will get a lot of headaches and migraines. So what started off as a list of a couple of things for the afflictions as a truck driver you're going to get, as you can see now, we're probably already up to about 8, 9, or 10 things. And I might have missed a few other bits and pieces off. So now as we're heading over the plains here, you can see beautiful sights again. We've got some of the rolling hills, and we're currently about 180 odd kilometers from Portugal. So I'm probably going to go for another hour and 10 more minutes and then call it a night. So yes, guys, these are the afflictions you're going to gain from being a truck driver, a long distance. Now it's different if you're a day driver and you're home every night. You can get to the gym, you're on set patterns, you can do your gym if you know what time you're starting. If you're on the set shift every single day and you're home every night, this won't apply to you, or it may apply to you. Because even if you're doing a long day, even if you're doing a day run, you can still end up doing a 15-hour day. And again, this is what was it? I was watching a video the other day from another ex-driver, Luke Vernon. He's done internationals, been on the coaches, the trucks and everything. And again, saying, what other job do you know? But you get told you're going to do a 15-hour day, and then for the rest, minimum rest you can have is 9 hours, and you have to go again the following day. What a bit of a joke that is. You tell that to any normal person. If you ask a normal person, what do you constitute a long day? They'd say to you, it's a 12-hour day, 13-hour day. Yet, truck drivers, a 15-hour day, and then you get 9 hours rest by law. So yes, so fatigue will be another one, guys. Yeah, fatigue. So bear these things in mind if you are looking to become a long distance truck driver. I'd say to you, one thing you need to carry in your cab, which I need to go and buy soon, buy a set of scales, for obvious reasons. Either get skipping rope, some walking trainers, a water bottle, and maybe an insulin pen to check your sugar levels. So this is my video for this one here. Now, is this a police? Stop someone for speeding here? Yes, it is. Okay. So there's someone there. Yeah, Guardia Civil Traffico. Perfect. So, and on that note, we'll call it a day for this